Hej, idag ska vi göra en ny serie på Dragonhold DLC. Så vi sätter igång med första uppdrag idag och startar med stora questen. Den ligger i Southern Elsweyr. Så vi reser dit. Som sagt var, detta är en lite äldre DLC, men jag har inte kört den, så vi ska köra den från början till slut, så får vi se var vi hamnar.
It's good to see you again, Vestige. And good to be alive, I must admit. I'm sure you have questions, but first a more urgent matter. Dragons ravage Elsweyr, and I need your help against these fire beasts. A dragon nests on a nearby island. I believe it plans to attack Senchal. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, there's not a ship in this city that will sail us to a dragon's lair. Believe me, I've asked. General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship to sail us to the island. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to support us. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon? Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method. Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmus's scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials. You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who was scheduled to meet with the general today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the general. Lucky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt. The outlying towns have already been ravaged by dragons, and refugees have come pouring into Senchal as a result. They hope that stone walls will stop the dragon's wrath, but it's only a matter of time before the dragons attack Senchal. Why else would it roost so close to the city? I believe the dragon is evaluating Senchal's defenses and preparing for the right moment to strike. We must slay it before it gets that chance. That is my hope. No matter the risk, our best option is to slay this dragon on its own island, away from the innocents of Senchal. Let's hope the general agrees with that logic. I wish I had an answer, my friend. I remember sacrificing myself on that dark day in Cold Harbor. I closed my eyes expecting death, but I awoke at the Abbey of Blades. I admit, I was glad to see the rising sun. I do not. I was never a great scholar nor philosopher, and that hasn't changed since last we spoke. For now, I simply wish to take advantage of my unexpected survival and help Elsweyr fight back against this dragon threat. The Dragon Guard of old defended the Empire and hunted dragons. While I no longer serve Emperor Varen, I can still continue their proud traditions. I even acquired one of their dragon horns, the Horn of Jadari. An ancient relic whose sound can force even the most powerful dragons out of the sky. It gives us a great advantage in battle. One dragon has already fallen to my blade and horn. With your help, I hope to slay many more. You'd be surprised what people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage. It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he could forge any document in Senchal. For the right price, of course. Let's see if he has the skills to back up his boasts. All ships coming into Sanchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's manifest, he'll be held up in customs for hours. That will give us time to speak with the general. Yes, like you willing. Had we the time, I would go through official channels. But with so much at stake, we can't afford the delay. We have no choice but to use these underhanded measures.
Ja, vi får se om vi kan finna en drake och döda då. Var ska vi springa nu då? Vi får in på tavern här. Okej. Det är roligt med nytt ställe. Där ja. Vad är det där då? Där ska vi inte. Ja, okej.
What is it?
Se om vi kan hitta vägen dit då. Har aldrig varit där förr. Måste nära sig stan igen. Så där ja. Sitter han och spelar? Ja, vi får titta runt lite grann. Vad är det för katt då? Han lyser i svansen. Kan inte vara normalt.
Another ship went down. Got too close to that island off the southern coast.
Så där har vi uppdraget, vet du. Ska vi ställa det? Okej.
Arniel Brock, we're ready for you now.
Finally. I thought I'd never get off this dock.
You said you had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it?
Yes, if you must. It's right on this crate.
All right, this shouldn't take long.
Is something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
För det står det göra.
What? No, that can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment.
Ja, då fick vi köpt oss lite extra tid.
Just wait until my guild hears about this brutish treatment. They won't let it stand, I can assure you of that.
Då springer vi vidare. Vart han inte glad när de skulle inspektera lasten hans. Det var ju ett litet coolt ställe. Mycket växter i den här stan. Det gör att han ser lite gammal ut. Det är coolt. Vi ska inte springa in där. Det kan fortfarande ett annat uppdrag som ligger där och bråkar.
What is it?
Abadra speaks
Det gömmer sig
true.
där uppe.
The dragons fought each other.
Your eyes.
Hänger det anka i färdigt att äta, höll jag på att säga.
That's what she saw. Our village wasn't
Det var alltid ett ruckla han bodde i.
Whether it or will or weaver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one. What need have you of the finest forger in all of Senshal? Interesting. Most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the Shaveskin General. Of course, skills such as Darkus require compensation worthy of his talent. Ah, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are then. Diplomatic papers, all up to date and ready to present. Just make sure you have an appointment, eh? Wouldn't want to walk in on the General unannounced.
Med pengar och grejer, det kan en lösa allt, vet du. Ja, det ser ut som vi ska vinna i alla fall då. Eller? Ja, jag flyger en drake, vet du. Jaha, ja, nej, vi får springa in där så får vi väl se då. Jag sitter och gömmer sig, jag ser skummisar, vet du. Ja.
Greetings.
Ja, vi springer in. Köper sen öl om inte annat. Där sitter han, vet du. Luringen.
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's an extremely delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company.
Mhm.
Today, you are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else. I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all, yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment. Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes? I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city. If dragons weren't bad enough, all these refugees will eat Senshal out of house and home. I'm leaving before the riots start.
Ja, här muter vi allihop. Det är väl rätt i vägen här kanske. Eldpass, laga lite mat. Vi tar jämt en snabb titt hur det ser ut uppe här.
And our children, what of them?
I do not know.
We must know. There's no work in
Högt
Central.
hus detta.
How will we feed them?
We can't go back home, dearest.
Ja,
There's
ändå en våning. Vad
nothing
fan. Här är det högt det.
I'm scared. I don't
Ja,
want the
här har
children.
vi ändå en
What
shop,
can I
ja.
help you with, traveler?
Ja, en lid, ja. Ja. Nej, nu kommer vi på uppsida där. Det kanske varit en genväg fast jag trodde det var en senväg. Ja. Kör vi vidare. Han har en tur, vet du, när en utforskar.
What do you want?
Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus?
Mhm.
And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, we'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast.
Okej.
Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senshal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in southern Elsweyr. I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. Though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's head to our appointment.
Ja, vi springer in.
Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Renmus.
Ja,
Here,
flytt dig.
our papers.
Din gamle mar.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
Det där har vi ett uppdrag till. Det ska vi nog ta det, ja. Jag tror vi tar main-uppdraget först.
Khajiit's family died when the plague spread through the Senchal.
Ett fint palats. Ska stödas, ja.
It's not every day that Captain Sai Sahan graces my office.
Greetings, General. I am here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. And this from a man who couldn't even protect our Emperor.
Perhaps you should speak to my companion. They can share the details.
So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sai Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon? An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources. Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senchal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city. I'm sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
Så där. Lönar sig att läsa dessa bokhyllorna. Kan hända att den får någon lårbok och grejer. Var springer han nu? Han springer dit. Vi tar jämt det här uppdraget också. Kan väl på samma ställe ungefär.
Stealing a work of art is
Ska
despicable.
vi ge en par
But
sidouppdrag.
destroying one is unforgivable.
Uppdraget, det har vi här.
If there was any justice in Senchal, the thieves who did this would be cut to pieces as well. This room housed a priceless tapestry called Khajiit of the Moons, but a gang of Alfiq degenerates shredded it and ran off with the pieces. The damage cannot be undone. But if Babia had the pieces, she could restore some of its glory. They scattered like skeevers after the theft. She has learned that their leader, Nishzo, has a hideout in a cave on the coast north of Senchal. But even if he is still there, Babia couldn't confront him herself. She can afford a bounty, though. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Restoring the tapestry will prove to the people of Senchal that we can bring beauty back to our city. My entire life, before the flu and the fires, before rogues and imperial thieves brought their corruption, before everything was overgrown and left to rot. This one remembers being proud to live in Senchal. It is more than just a tapestry. It's a symbol of Senchal's status. Khajiit of the Moons reminds us of who we were and what we can be again. This one must prove that our culture isn't lost and that it is worth saving.
Ja, vi får se på det. Var är det uppdraget då? Ut, okej, det är det. Ja, det får vi ta senare. Eller på vägen. Okej, jag ritar i taket där. Nej. Vi springer ut.
What do you
Well,
want?
look there. We have a guest.
Wait, hold on. I think I know someone who can help you.
Department.
Hello, I'm Aelia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter. I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell
Okay.
me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
Absolut.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senshaw. And he's my friend. He can get you to that island. I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Senshaw. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation. He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a cinch rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you. I should head back to the palace. Good
Okej,
luck.
ja.
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senshal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts.
Ja. Vi
Very well.
går ihop,
Follow
tror
me.
jag. Så får han berätta lite på vägen ner då. Kanske har en bra story. Han sa, ja, det är mycket berätta. Han berättar ingenting an.
Refugees from the recent dragon attacks have flooded Senshal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most
I
go
could
to
use a
sleep
break.
hungry each night.
Söppkök. Oj, då sprang jag, vet du. Han brått med. Springer lite snabbare så vi kommer i kappen.
Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives. While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer.
Det var med en
That is why
stor,
we
en
must fight.
rejäl
Not for
krigare.
glory, not for fame, but for the innocents of Elsweyr who cannot fight for themselves.
Just buy another ship? Casca, you won, Zaji, you truly do. Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on? The perfect pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. A member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty cuts. No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker? Aelia sent you. Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island. We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senshal. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back. He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks. Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to Senshal for provisions.
It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southgard ruins. It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders. Ah, and so we finally move on to one of Zaji's favorite topics of conversation. The perfect pounce is home to the sleekest profiteers this side of the Topal Bay. She is captained by a roguishly handsome Khajiit who sought fortune from a young age. Indeed he is. There is no treasure too hidden, no adventure too perilous, no glory too great for Zaji and his loyal crew. Danger? This one does not know the word. In such situations, Zaji tends to go with his well-toned gut. And his gut says this dragon will be a problem for Senchal eventually. He will help those brave enough to hunt the beast down. Right after we find the pounce, of course. Casca? Why, she's the pounce's first mate, of course. Don't take her manner personally, Walker. She's a Khajiit of few words and little patience. And so this one would recommend you stay on her gut side, yes? She didn't earn the title Casca the Unconquered without biting off a few heads. Do not try your luck, Walker.
Ja. Då får vi hjälpen då. Ska vi se. Var är det vi ska? Utkanten där, ja. Ja, till ruinerna. Vi får ta den vägen först. Så vi markerar den. För de som vill så är det ju alla skysharder i Southern Elsweyr här. Sen kan vi passa på att titta. Om man inte har det add-on eller annat, sen ser de. Se, det var ju en skyshard inte så långt undan här. Ja, då är det där borta. Vi tar väl den. Den kan vi ta sen då. Det är inget som jag måste ha jämt nu. Så det är en tiger. Springer han och smyger för det? Han vill? Ja, han var arg. Han var röd. Ja. Det var mycket blommor här i alla fall. Väldigt färgglatt. Ja. Så det är att ätra med någonting. Det ätra bara. En fågel. Ja, han gillar kyckling då. Tänder den där då. Bergshrinen där.
We must sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last
det
time
gör jag
you
inte.
tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh yes, my
Vilken
third
drama.
betrayal of the day.
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly. Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them.
Ja, vi får göra det, tänker jag.
Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartis may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least. Enough! Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What?
Upp väl ner där.
Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp.
Det gör du rätt i det. Upp ner är vi. Har vi ett uppdrag till. Vi tar väl det på en gång. Så Det var med en stor gris. Jeg bruker disse oppdragene være i nærheten, så vi tar den samtidig. Det oppdraget har vi her.
This fool Daini. Can you do nothing right? How will we escape now? Just have to... Oh, can I help you, Walker?
Kanske.
Oh, this one was just... Ugh, I will not fib. Daini meant to rob this caravan. Do not judge. I swear on the moons I did not... This was an accident. Even if it was not, those Mascarases were slavers, killers, and worse. Dull-witted terror birds. Yes, Daini set them on the caravanners, only to scare them. But the birds gobbled the guards up. Bad luck for them and for Daini. The goods I meant to steal are ruined. Daini can fix this. I really need help. You will help, yes? Thank you, Walker. If we can find something valuable in the wreckage, Daini can use it to pay for her passage out of Southgard. I know how this looks, but I swear my brother Safik and I only want to escape this place and the Jigs who ruined it. Bah! What else is there to know? Nothing but clawless brutes, all of them. Sorry, Daini has lived under the heel of these Mascarases, and Mascarases like them all her life. I did not mean for them to die, but I cannot shed a tear at their passing. No. The cat they serve, though? Daini knows him all too well. But he is not worth talking about. Someone in my position does not have the luxury of vendettas. This one needs wealth to leave Southgard. It is as simple as that. Is it not obvious? Ever since the flu, Southgard stinks of ash and bloodshed. No artisans ply their trade here. No merchants sell their wares. Only skooma dealers and slavers and cutthroats remain. We cannot live this way anymore. We live hand to mouth here, Walker. In Southgard, you learn to steal or you starve. It is that simple. Daini does what she has to keep us afloat, but Safik has a gentle heart. He still has a chance to do something good with his life. This one secured the passage on a Nord merchant ship bound for Mistral. Plenty of opportunities there for people like my brother and me. I owe the ship's captain Sormund just a few drakes more. Soon we will turn our backs on this place for good. Impressive, yes? An old trick that Daini's father taught her. Set a campfire and fan the smoke toward the herd. They think a blaze approaches and run the opposite direction. Not much left to burn here nowadays, but it still works. New here, eh? You ask what happened? The scorch happened. At the height of the Nahatan flu, the Khajiit went mad trying to halt the spread. Frantic cats set fire to houses, towns, whole cities to try to burn out the sickness. It did not work. That is what we are meant to believe. One great blaze to purge the flu from Southgard. In truth, there were two fires. One meant to deal with the sickness, and another meant to kill. A story for another time, I think.
Helt säkert. Ja, vi får hjälpa den stackaren då. Okej, vi får gå ditet först då. Vi tar väl och fixar det uppdraget. Ja, det är mycket terrorfåglar här då, vet du. Tar dem alla på en gång. Det är lättare så. Det är lättare så. Ta allt på en gång. Det är nästan jobbigt att ta en och en, vet du. Ska ge det ledtrådar här, vet du. Nej, jag springer för det. Ledtrådar överallt här. springer tillbaka igen då. Vet du. Är det något roligt här då? Oh, nej. Ryggsäck, tom. Inga grejer här. Inga kister, ingenting. Så där det var en ny cooling. En drake sprang där. Det här då? Kan vara grej på det.
Calm down, Antonia. Just come back to the house, yes? Daini will explain everything.
I need to... Maybe he'll go easy if I tell him what happened. Get away from me!
Ah, you are back. And with all your limbs. Good, good. What did you find in the wreckage? Please tell Daini you found something more than splintered crates and giant murdered chickens. Ah, shattered bottles and ruined silks would not earn us a berth on a dinghy, let alone a seafaring vessel. And now Antonia goes to sell our pelts to Turo. Krah! Daini will think of something. She has to. A short-snouted arsonist with a heart as black as those scorched trees. He controls all of Southgard. It does not matter. Daini has a shelter south of here. My brother is there. Can you check on him? Daini will follow soon. Of course, Walker. Daini owes you a few answers at least. A friend. Well, Daini uses that word loosely. An acquaintance, really. She fixed herself to me like a barnacle some years back, eating much but providing little, you see? When I resolved to leave Southgard, she insisted on coming along. Now she sells us out to save her own hide. Typical. In her heart, Daini always knew Antonia would get cold paws and call off before long. This one just hoped a little skeever would do it quietly. Oh yes, Antonia lies often, but never about something like this. She is a survivor, always has been, like a Remenite Ali Roach. For now anyway. Mara, help her. Turo does not respond well to bad news. The people who deliver it, more often than not, it is the last message they ever deliver. He will come for us soon after. We must move quicker. He is not worth talking about. Daini hates him, and will continue to hate him until the day she dies. All you need to know is that he is both evil and wealthy. This one will take that wealth away from him. Daini has nothing else to say on this subject.
Okej. Så där har han kommit ikapp oss. Ja, då springer vi vidare. Vi har ju både main-uppdrag och andra uppdrag hit. Hello, then doing.
I don't see Nartisse.
I dare
Let's
one of
move
those
on.
lizards to come tangle with us.
Vi tar det här först.
I can't wait much longer, Safik. If Daini doesn't come back soon.
Don't get your beard in a twist, Stormund.
She will be back any minute.
Didn't Daimir really rise from the dead?
Here, have some soup while you wait. You love soup, right? Everyone loves soup.
Okej.
Oh, greetings, Walker. Apologies, but have we met before?
Nej, det tror jag inte.
Yes, this one is Safik. Daini sent you, eh? If she sent you to check on me, we must be in danger. Let this one guess. She tried to rob Turo and made a mess of it. Daini, why can you not just... Safik's sister is wise and prudent in all things except this business with Turo. You must understand. He hurt us deeply. She refuses to let it go, even as we try to escape this place. Is she coming soon?
Safik, Galaneth! Ah, there you are. And Sormund remains? Good.
Not for much longer, Daini. I leave with the tide, with or without you.
You found the place? And Safik as well? Good. Let this one guess. Stormund blusters like a Palmar squall. Pay him no mind. He is like a harbor one, yes? Bark, bark, bark. But no teeth. Now, we have work to do. That is, if you still mean to help.
Okej då.
Safik. Daini loves him dearly, but he lacks a thief's edge. He sees mortal risk in loose cobblestones and old rusty nails. We needn't worry. This one found a new target. Turo owns a warehouse to the east packed with trade goods and treasures. Who else should Daini rob? Turo owns South Guard. Safik told you this was personal, didn't he? Moons. I will say it one last time. Daini does not care about Turo. She wants his treasures, nothing more. Now, are you in?
Okej.
Many guards patrol Turo's warehouse, Walker. Make sure you are ready, yes? It belonged to Daini's father. Before Turo. This one's father said old moon priests used to conduct rituals in there. Back before all the old temples started falling down. Some folk think turning an old temple into a warehouse is blasphemy. It never bothered Papa. He said storing goods in a sacred place kept the ghost out. Daini does not know why ghosts would try to get into boxes of sugarcane. Just silly, you know? Papa used to say silly things like that all the time. More than sugarcane, I can tell you that. This place might have kept the ghosts out, but they will not thwart us, Walker. We will take what's ours.
Det ska vi göra. Ja, då ska vi se. Var är det då? Ja, det är
What you ask,
okej.
Stormund? Don't worry. You'll have your goods soon enough.
Vi tar main-uppdraget först, tänker jag. Det är väl det som är närmast, antar jag. Oj, jaså, han skulle slösa han. Han ville slösa han. Han var väl en aggressiv det. Ta med det. Han har inte tid att fightas en och en. Nej, ska vi slösa en och en. Det är lite jobbigt när de är NPC:arna springer med död. De ska stoppa och fightas med alla dem. De kan inte dra ihop till en bunt dem.
No sign of the dark elf here.
Nej.
Let's head north.
Norr blir det samma som det andra, eller? Ja, nästan. Ja. Det blir på vägen. Jag tror det här. Ja, kanske vi finner recept här. Jajamän. Det lönar sig att titta så här ryggsäckarna. Det är roligt här inne. Ja.
Salted pork, always salted pork. Can we get some greens around here?
Gris. Ja. Ett gris nog är det nej.
Daini is here. Quick, let us discuss strategy.
Keep a sharp eye, mate.
So, this is Turo's warehouse, such as it is. Formerly my father's warehouse. Coming back, it brings me no joy. I used to play here, darting between the crates, hiding in barrels. Then Papa died. Ironic that we robbed his grave, yes? Yes, burned alive. Fires raged across Southgard at the time, to deal with the flu, yes? Turo used this. He and his thugs pushed their competitors, Khajiit like my father, into this warehouse and set it ablaze, to make it look like an accident.
Just då, det var inte snällt.
Yes, but this is in the past. Daini must see to the present. Turo marks his personal goods with a crude seal to ward off idiots who might be tempted to skim off the top. Search the marked crates, and we should find something valuable.
Ja, det är vi helt säkert. Se det, nu har vi fått 2 hjälpar, vet du. Nu kommer de att slösa det lite. Ja. Ska vi backstabben? Nej, det gick inte. Ninjahugg! Ja, det var jag inte beredd på. Det är ingen ryggsäcken.
Too cumbersome. Let us keep looking, yes?
Ja. Så det är det. Ja.
Books? Daini doubts Turo even knows how to read. No rare titles. Leave them.
Nej, det gick inte. Han vill inte det. Ja. Vi bara smäcken. Går inte backstab alla inte.
Horval spirits? Mara knows Sormund's crew drank enough already. There has to be something else around here. Ah, the door to the cellar. Papa always kept the most valuable goods down there. Let's have a look.
Bang, bang, bang. Och så exploderar han.
More crates. Hurry and check them, Walker. I thought I heard. Shh! Someone is coming. Hide, quickly.
So, Daini and her dog-tailed brother tried to steal from me, eh? Truly, I should have burned those two with their father. Easily remedied, though. Thank you, Antonia.
Oh, you're welcome, Turo. Anything for you.
Of course, you did work with her, so... You see my dilemma. Business is business, Antonia. You understand, I'm sure.
What? No, no, no!
Så där ja. Det fick oss en smäck. Ja.
Blessed Mara, we're out of time. He's going to kill Safik. We have to get back, now!
Ja. Ingen stress. Okej, då får vi se. Då måste vi tillbaka där först. Ja, vi gör det då. Vi springer tillbaka. Springer efter honom. Kan han dra på sig finare, vet du, så släpper vi och tar dem, vet du.
They are gone, Walker. Daini's brother, Malabu, Galaneth, and Sormund also. Turo took them. No, Turo left a note telling Daini to turn herself in. He holds Safik prisoner in his fortress and will kill him if she refuses. Mara's heart, we were so close. Stupid, reckless. This is all Daini's fault. No, it is Turo's fault. It isn't. It isn't. This one just needs... Turo has all the gold and... He murdered my father! Burned him like kindling wood. And now he steals my friends. Daini will make him pay. She will rake his eyes out and feed what remains to the dogs. She will... No. This has gone on long enough. Safik is all that matters. Daini will turn herself in to keep Turo distracted. While he gloats and blusters, you must find and free the others. Start at his harbor safe house. It lies south of here, along the coast. Meet me in his fortress as soon as you can. Moons guide you.
Okej, ja, vi får läsa den lappen först är det. Båda. Ja, vi springer väl lite, får vi se. Får jag ta med lite blommor på vägen här. Mycket pengar det, på auktion. Kan allt sälja och bli kämperik. Otroligt. Vi finner lite svampar.
Think you can beat old Sormund, eh?
Så det var ett rejält ägg där borta eller någonting. Ja.
Well, tan kind's backside. Am I glad to see you?
They didn't get you or Diney, did they? It'll take a lot more than this to knock the wind out of Sorman's sails. I'll be all right. That cub, though, Safik, he's not suited for this kind of treatment. I'm worried about him. The others as well. There, I said it. No, but I can guess. Turo may act the part, but he's not a romantic. He's an opportunist. He won't kill those scallywags if he thinks he can profit off them. Check the caves near the Dream Drowner, his slave ship. Any luck, you'll find them there. Off with you now. You cleared the way. I'll make it out of here just fine. Oh, don't think old Sorman's gone soft. I'm in this for the gold, pure and simple. Of course, these cats clearly need help. If I can do good while doing well, so much the better. Now listen, you better not say anything to my crew about this.
Nej, vi får väl lätt det blir det då. Kista, vet du, den måste... Spring in här först då, innan vi tar main-uppdraget. Jaha, han var inte med in där.
Walker, over here! Malabo is here! Walker, thank the moons. You will never believe what horrible things these slavers said they will do to poor Malabo. You are a true friend, Walker. A true friend. Now, you will help this one escape, yes? She cursed and spat like a wild beast. This one told her to stop, but she would not listen. They took her to Turo's slave ship, southeast of here, through the cave. The ship only stays in port a short while. You must hurry. But first, 1,000 thanks to you, Walker. Malabo only hopes that Diney and Safik still live. Be careful.
Ja, som alltid. Ja, det. Nej, det gjorde vi inte.
I'll tell you when I've had enough to drink.
Det är spännande på vägen där då.
Over here! Quick! Diney's friend, but no Diney. She all right? Ifra's bones. If that skeever Toro did anything to her, so help me. Get me out of here and we'll find her together.
Okay.
Bah! Nobody ever lets me help. Fine, fine. But if anything happens to Diney or Safik, there's no power in Tamriel that'll keep Toro safe from me. Mark me! Yeah. Thanks. Give those bastards the business, all right? Especially Toro.
Ja, springer vi vidare. Skrubbar om däck, vet du. Ja. Det är inte alla som får springa och leda någon. Det må vara jobbigt.
Damn this humidity! Malek's jawbone.
Ja, den kunde inte gå på trappan då. det är för rör då? Nej, det var hur brant för dem att gå upp där kanske. Det var en liten ställe han kastade. Okej. Vi är snart på samma ställe här.
Anybody up for a game of dice? Falling asleep here.
I need a real
Uninvited guests. Well, I can always use more slaves.
Mm. Har vi en liten boss där då?
You'll beg for the shackles before I'm
Ja, det gör jag säkert.
Look now, you're
Ska inte
scaring
bruka
the poor
ut på en gång.
slaves.
Jag dör han för fort.
Do something.
Ja. Där dog han. Hade han en kul här uppe då? Nej. Får gå ner i källaren här då.
Walker?
Där du.
Please help
Sitter du
us.
fast och dör?
Quickly, cut me down and get this door open. We can use Toro's boat to escape.
Okej.
You came for us. Truly, Walker. Daini did not think she would see another sunrise. Did you slip past Turo, or?
Nej, jag dödade han.
Daini would be lying if she said she was not glad to hear it. But then, this one's thirst for vengeance very nearly got us killed. Enough of that. We should go before Turo's thugs find us. Into the boat, yes?
Okej.
Quickly, get the gate open while this one frees her breath. Let's get out of here. Well, that was an adventure of sorts. Thank you, Walker. Truly, we would never have made it out of that place alive without you. Daini managed to stash a handful of Turo's jewels away before the dogs captured her. This one feared that Sormund would demand more, but something softened him a bit. Daini does not ask questions. He agreed to take us aboard. That is enough, yes? Wherever Sormund takes us, yes? After years of waking to the same nightmare, Daini could do with a surprise or two. Speaking of nightmares, thank you for breathing Daini of hers. Knowing that Toro lies dead, it lightens the soul. Farewell, Walker.
Ger lite av varje där, okej. Det står stamina och magica, okej. Ja.
Do you seek a berth on Sormund's ship too? Ha! No. You are bound for greater things than deck swabbing and sail mending. As for Daini, deck swabbing and sail mending sound like a dream come true. Thank you again, my friend. You mean to ask if his business stays above board? This is Pelletin Walker. Every hand is dirty. Do not fear. Sormund makes his gold smuggling. No slaving or piracy. Daini had her fill of violence and evil here in Southgard. It is like this one's father always said. You can take the cat out of the alley, but you cannot take the alley out of the cat. Skirting the law is all this one knows. But you have Daini's word. She may break the law, but she will never do harm.
Nej, helt säkert. Ja, då får vi se. Var hamnar vi nu då? Vi hamnar inte så långt från main-uppdraget. Så vi hoppar väl på hästen och rider dit. Så får vi se. Rider lite på ängen här med blommor och grejer. Det är snyggt det. Plockar upp för det. Lite silke kan vara bra. Det ser smårätter. Det är väl bara jag säger hej. Se. Vad ska vi då? Vi ska ner där. Här ska vi ner, vet du. Så det var ju lite rötter. Oj, ja det är rabies då. Rabies, vet du. Det är bäst att inte låta med biten, vet du. Då kan jag fortfarande få rabies.
Stop right there.
Ja, väldigt vad han skrek där.
Stand back. Quickly now, after him.
Vi får ta lite mat först.
That's one way to catch a thief.
Ja, det var en karta här.
Look who Zaji found. Why don't you say hello?
Hello?
Please, Zaji, don't let Casca rip out my throat.
I'll stand guard while you interrogate Nartise.
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounds and brought it here to Southgard. But I no longer have the ship, I don't. I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi, but they haven't set sail yet. The ship is still berthed on the south docks. Irathi hasn't even finished loading up the slaves. Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. I would never sell a Khajiit ship to a slave trader. All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear I didn't know that until after I sold her the ship. Please, you have to believe me, I'm innocent here.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim. Yes?
Ja, det var nog skynke det.
You can't swim.
Vilken rackare. Ja, han kunde inte simma han. Det var sen för. Ja. Vi avslutar detta avsnitt här och så fortsätter vi i nästa senare. Glöm inte att trycka prenumerera och en tumme upp så kommer det mer avsnitt sen. Hej!